Having a home bar is definitely set this basement apart, and let's go through it. It's almost been a year here. A couple things we're gonna change, upgrade, things that we've got right. There's a lot to this bar, so let's get into it. And here it is. So just getting right down to everything, measurements wise. 10-foot front bar. We got 4 seats up front. We have a 13.5-foot back bar, and a couple things. We have obviously a sink. We have a cocktail station. We have a kegerator with 2 kegs, 6 barrels with a 10-pound or 5-pound CO2 tank. And that is Kegco brand itself. 2 drink coolers in the rear back bar, and a dishwasher, along with a full-size residential refrigerator with a freezer and a wine storage. And of course, behind us is the liquor storage as well, LED lit. A couple things. Front bar, we knew we wanted 4 seats just because extra seating in the basement here. We do have 11 screens. It is an entertainment kind of basement, if you will, sports bar-ish theme. We have granite bar tops. I went with granite bar just because, for one, easier. I can just have granite installed, be done. No, I know there's a bunch of fancy bar tops and everything like that, but this is what we went with, the look we wanted. It was fantastic for what we had. The front of the bar, shiplap, just regular residential shiplap. I think I got that from Home Depot. Fully electric. We have electric everywhere. We do have a garbage disposal in the sink, USB on the side. We do have our entire audio and video is controlled by Control4 with an iPad control. We have a menu to keep track of every alcohol and beer we have, although we have to keep updating it because people keep bringing us alcohol. We keep changing things out. That's always going to be changing, but we do have it. It's been fantastic. A popcorn maker, a decent size residential style popcorn maker, does fairly well, and obviously it brings out the smell in the basement itself. We currently have around 85 to 90 different types of alcohol, and I think we have about 45 to 50 types of beer, not including what we have on tap as well. Residential fridge, basically gonna be for the mixers, soft drinks, non-alcoholic stuff. We do have some champagne in there as well. Just everything we need to keep cool, especially for the cocktail station, because the cocktail station doesn't get used maybe on the special occasions, and that's basically it, because most everything is just grab a beer, grab a drink, make it, and then go sit in front of the 120-inch center screen, or playing poker, or I just go back to work. All right, so let's get into it. What we got right with this bar. The size, the area we had, fantastic. We have a residential fridge to my right, to your left. That's going into our utility room. It is flush mounted as well with the built-in wine storage for red wine. And of course the fridge does the white wine inside, chilling it. It's not optimal, but it absolutely works for what we want here. Another thing we did right with this is making it a wet bar. My first bar that I had was a dry bar. I knew it was what it is. I'll throw a picture in here if I can find it. That was fine for what it was, but a wet bar is absolutely where it's at. I do have the cocktail station plumbed into my drain as well, so I can throw ice in there and it just drains right into what I need to. But having a wet bar, having the sink faucet residential style, nothing small about this. It's just straight up. I can use it to, dishes, anything I want to here. I do have a garbage disposal as well, and we do have filtered water in the refrigerator. Multiple points of water, and then as far as ice, we have the ice machine behind me to my left, to your right, and then we have the refrigerator as well doing crushed and cubed ice. And of course, if we have multiple bags of ice, we can put them in the freezer at the bottom of the refrigerator. So multiple points of getting water, easy for any bartender, ourselves, or anybody who wants to get access to anything. And of course, my daughter being 4.5, she can reach the water at the fridge as well. Another thing we've gotten right with this is the kegerator. It's a Kegco brand, and it is absolutely, we can fit 2 6 with a 5-pound or a 10-pound CO2 bottle in there, and it's been working out. Having 2 brands, we do one, my wife wants her cider, and then I do a round robin of beers, either cherry wheat, Stella, whatever I want to in there. It's been fantastic. Highly recommend it. It is not cheap by any means, but it is absolutely one of the great things about this bar is having beer on tap, and it's nice coming to work. My office is behind the camera, behind a couple walls here, and it's nice just to grab us some beer, go in there and do some work. Fantastic. It's what we wanted with this bar. It's just low maintenance and just easy to use for sure. Another thing we did great with this is access. You can come to as you're looking at the video, to your left, to my right, around, and plenty of access to everything. We don't have to go around anything, no trap doors, no crawling under anything. It has been fantastic. We did great making the front bar 10 foot and making the rears obviously the 13.5 back there, and it has been fantastic. So another thing we did great with this bar is the drink coolers. My wife wasn't very keen on a drink cooler since we had the refrigerator, but now as you can see, we have 2 drink coolers back here for the beers and a couple ciders, and we have plenty of stock. And so much so some beers actually, go out of date and we have to either throw them away or, tell people to drink them really fast kind of thing. So very nice, definitely great on the drink coolers. Definitely need some lighting back there, but drink coolers are fantastic and highly recommended for any bar just to have extra refrigerator storage. It's all it's for, just to keep the beer at 37, 38 degrees, and you can have multiple lines, and they're obviously made for beverages, so bottles, cans, anything like that. So fantastic. Absolutely one of the best things about the bar as well. So now the nitty gritty, refrigerator and dishwasher. We have a residential dishwasher and refrigerator down here as well. Again, another great thing, another great planning. They are obviously plumbed, and would highly recommend any bar, as long as you're gonna use the bar, have a dishwasher, some sort of steam, something you can just clean glasses real quick. We have a quick wash on the dishwasher. Fantastic, no problem with that. Highly recommend it. And the other main thing with the bar is the TVs. We have 2 50-inch TVs to my left and right above us here, and then we have one off camera to the left of the refrigerator as the menu TV. It's also a regular TV, of course, but we do use that as a menu TV to cycle through what we have for specialty drinks for a certain occasion. My wife will put up a some sort of graphic showing what we have. What if we have a dedicated bartender for a certain game, Super Bowl, whatever it is, and that we can easily make drinks, stuff like that, and it'll cycle through. And of course, we can use it for television as well. Every TV in this basement, we have 11 screens in this basement, and they all have their own receiver, so we can have them all in the same game or all in different games. So this bar has been fantastic. Highly, we do like the granite countertops. Everything on that end has been great. All right, let's get into the only thing really that I want to change about this bar, and that's the liquor storage, which I will be addressing here relatively soon. Is we don't have enough liquor storage. Now, when I built this last year, this right here is what we had. 50 bottles of liquor was plenty when we first started out. It's been a year. We've accumulated some more stuff here, and we're going to need to expand the liquor storage. So, and that goes with the glass storage. We do have some glass storage, but we do want some more covered so it doesn't get dusty if we don't use them right away. But liquor storage has been really the only thing that we've been wanting to change with this bar. I know we've gotten requests putting a stove down here, pizza oven, stuff like that, but we want to keep the kitchen upstairs and keep this as a bar itself. So liquor storage being the main one as far as the only thing we want to change about this bar as of right now. It's been fantastic. There has been, plenty of parties here. We do absolutely use it ourselves. I don't drink too much, but I do drink a little, but it's nice to test out everything we have here. But instead of having 50, 60 bottles up here, I want to say we're going to have close to 80 to 90. Hopefully we can get 100 bottles up here. And these are all different. We obviously have in our cabinets, we do have extras of pretty much anything that we use all the time. Jack Daniels, some sort of vodkas, stuff like that. So that's basically, after the 10, 11 months we've been using this here, liquor storage has been pretty much the only gripe we've had. Other than that, it's been fantastic. Yeah, we would like, more kegs, bigger kegs. We do have 6 here, but we have a 10-foot front bar. It's been working out just fine for us. Our cabinets, we got these from, I believe, Lowe's. There's a box store cabinets. We have multiple storage options for everything. Been fantastic. I did paint these white to match everything, our little black and white theme here. The bar is named Alibi. Rightfully so. One of my buddies actually came up with that because, hey, we can come downstairs. It's our alibi. We never even left the house. We can drink what we want to and just go upstairs and go to sleep. So that's all I've got for the things we would want to actually change for this bar is the liquor storage. All right, let's get into costs about the bar here. So Main cost for this bar you're gonna have is your plumbing, electrical, I guess your kitchen cabinets that you wanna put in here as well, and your countertops, whatever your countertops are gonna be. We've got around $5,000 in granite on this bar. We've got $1,300 to $1,500 in cabinets. Our kegerator, our KegCo kegerator is around $2,500. That is, and then there's a bunch of hidden costs as well because you got to pay for certain things. Obviously, if you're not doing any of the install, you have to pay for that as well. Our sink and our faucet here is going to be probably $500, give or take. We have $1,200 to $1,300 in drink coolers. Our refrigerator, brand new, was around $4,000, but we got it as a dented item, so we paid far less than that as well. You know, you've got your tile down here that I did myself. You have your entertainment, so a couple TVs. My wife found these TVs, I think for $200 a piece on Amazon, I think probably over 2 years ago, because they were in the house for a while before we even started the basement. And then we got, you know, we got 2 audio, we have speakers in this zone here as well. There's a bunch of hidden costs, but this bar itself, you're not gonna, if you're doing it by yourself, this was just a straight concrete wall, nothing here, 100%. So drywall, electrical, you know, we are well over $20,000, $30,000 for this bar. Just putting that out there right now. So labor of love, we get a lot of use out of it. Expect, you know, if you're putting this kind of money, you want to be able to use it. You want to be able to get your money's back out of it, and we definitely do. This is fantastic. And of course, that price does not include anything we put into this bar as far as drinks, anything inside the fridge, alcohol, anything like that. So that's your costs. And this is the bar, guys. Let me know in the comment section below what you change, what would you add, what would you take away, your wants, your dislikes about the bar. Let me know what you guys like. It's been working fantastic for us. We do have a lot of work to do, little touch-ups here and there, a little extra grout here we need to clean up, stuff like that. But it's been almost a year. We've absolutely gotten really used to having this bar here. It's been nice. Great time as far as entertainment. You know, you get the bar top, you can always set stuff up there, which we do all the time. And then behind us too, the back bar is great for setting up, you know, just serve yourself kind of stuff. And of course, doing it as a bar. We have had, you know, I would highly recommend if you do build yourself a bar, if you like sports, if you're watching stuff and you have an occasion, I would say hire or have somebody else being a dedicated bartender, because being back here is fun, don't get me wrong, but you miss out if you're, you know, if you're Super Bowl or anything like, you miss the game. Even though I've got TVs everywhere where I'm always taking orders, stuff like that. So would highly recommend that if you're in that kind of position as well, because you want to be able to enjoy the reason why you're having a party, a get together or whatnot. So I appreciate it. Like and subscribe. We will see you guys on the next video.